Hello, welcome back. Welcome to, if you're new, my name is Abria Perry and welcome to my channel. I run a brand called FinStyle where we discuss all things lifestyle, beauty, and fashion with a finance twist. FinStyle is all about financing a life and a closet you absolutely love. Girl, we show all the goods over here, so make sure that you are subscribed so you never miss any of the fun. And if you do enjoy this video, please be so kind to like it so that YouTube knows that you loved it and they will show it to other people who may as well, and we can grow the FinStyle family, y'all. Also follow me on Instagram at Abria Perry so you never miss any of the other fun. Stories are a good time. We just over there clowning, okay? Fashion, day-to-day experiences, all the good stuff happens over on Instagram. So make sure that you are over there as well so we can chat it up. Send me a DM, comment, whatever. If you want to chat, Instagram is a great place to get me. So let's get into today's video. So today's video is an unboxing for me. And I will tell you guys the story. It's kind of going to be an unboxing, initial impressions, and just showing you guys my most recent find. So backstory on this item, why it is not technically an unboxing. You will notice that it is no longer tied up, and that this is like not the first time this box has been opened. And that is because I purchased these shoes from my mom. And if you guys know my mom, if you've been watching my vlogs or following my channel, I call my mom Slice. So Slice got these shoes. We both wanted these shoes, okay? Slice got these shoes. She happened to be in the store. So I'm gonna show you guys the bag and we're gonna start this story. So this unboxing is going to be for a beautiful pair of Gucci shoes, and it's gonna be a little story time. So my mom and I have very similar fashion taste, or I should really say that I have similar fashion taste to her because my fashion is heavily influenced by her. So my mom saw these shoes back in the winter time, maybe end of February, early March. She was shopping and she saw these shoes and absolutely loved them. They did not have her size in store, so she ordered them. And when she saw these shoes, I had also already seen these shoes. I loved them, and I was kind of going back and forth on what version of these shoes I wanted. So we often do this thing where we have similar tastes and we're similar sizes and shoes and some other things. So a lot of the time if one of us is shopping, we try things on for the other. So my mom went into the store, she saw these shoes. They are a platform shoe. So let me show you guys the shoes. You guys saw the bag. They come in this beautiful box and they were also tied up with this beautiful green ribbon. I really love Gucci's packaging right now. Like they're doing really well. It's like really nice and it has these gorgeous paisleys on it. I just think this is like the box is luxe within itself. So my mom picked up these shoes. They are stunning. Okay? These are a good pair of babies, okay? They come in their own separate dust bag in this new burlap situation that Gucci is doing to match these boxes. And these are them. It's so cute. These are like the most adorable summer platforms. Like, oh, these are good. A lot of people are doing platform sandals like this right now. Prada has a cute pair. Chanel has some pairs that are like quilted and like adorable. But I really loved these ones. I think that the denim is gorgeous. I was going back and forth on the classic brown or the denim, but I just think that these are very unique and I just think they're going to be perfect for anything and everything this summer. So back to the story. Here are the shoes. My mom and I tend to try things on for each other. So my mom went to the store. she saw these shoes, and I think they may have had another color. I think it was like that metallic-y burgundy color that they do, but they did not have a 38 in any of them. They did not have a 37.5, and they did not have a 38, but they did have them either online or in another store. I'm not exactly sure what happened. So she saw these shoes, she was able to order them online, got them, and they were in a 38, and they were gorgeous. But at that time, she had not tried on the 37.5 or the 38. And we knew that she and I were either gonna need a 37.5 or a 38 in these shoes. So I decided to hold off on getting these shoes until my mom could try them on, because I wanted to make sure that I got the right size. And these shoes were still fully in stock everywhere when this was happening. So we were like, oh, it's gonna be fine. My mom tried on the 38 and felt that they were a little bit too big, but maybe she could wear them. And was like, okay, well maybe I'll just order the 37.5 and try them on, and then I'll return one of them. She went to order the 37.5. Nobody had these shoes. Sold out on Gucci, Saks, Farfetch, all the things. Gone. 37.5, 38, gone. A lot of sizes gone. Now Gucci is talking about, oh girl, these shoes are in pre-production and they're not gonna be back till July. Like, when I read the little notice at the bottom of the website, because you know how these sites do this, right? So you go on the site, you can click on the item, you pick your shoe or pick your item, and then there is a little tiny note at the bottom that's like, oh baby girl, but you're not gonna get them for 5 months. This is a pre-order. And it hurts, okay? It aches every fiber of your being. It's the drama for me. Why am I being so dramatic? But y'all know, like, it genuinely feels like that when you want something and they're like, yeah girl, we're making them, but like you're probably not gonna get them for like 6 months. Especially with something like this. It's like July is the middle of the summer. Like, I want to wear these now because I'm impatient. So my mom's like, girl, these shoes are sold out. And I'm like, wait a minute, because I was waiting on you to tell me what size I need to order. So girl, they were gone. They were sold out. They had slipped through my fingers, and I was gonna have to wait till July. I kept going back and forth, like, should I get them in July? Should I not? Then it said they will ship. It started to say they will ship to you in April. So now it's like March. So I'm like, okay, that's not bad. And I said to myself, I was like, I'm gonna call a couple places and see, and then I'll order them online if I can't find them. Coincidentally, around that same time, my mom was shopping again. We shop too much. She still had these shoes, right? And she's like, I don't know if they fit, but I think I could go a size down, a half size down, but these don't not fit. So I'm not gonna return them because these shoes are sold out everywhere. And if I return these shoes, I could just miss out on my opportunity to have them. So she hung on to the shoes. Then she and my aunt went shopping, and they decided to go into the Gucci store. And lo and behold, one pair of these shoes was left in a 37.5. And my mom tried on the 37.5, and like Cinderella, y'all, they were a perfect fit. She has narrow, small feet, and these shoes are a little heavy. So she needed to go a half size down so that they could like hang on, she could hang on to them a little bit more, because her feet are kind of, for lack of a better word, bony. I have long, narrow feet, but they still have a little bit of meat to them. They're not wide, they're more like normal, but they're closer to being narrow than they are to just being normal. And like my big toe is a little long, so I usually go a little bit up in shoes. I could be a 7.5, but I usually get an 8 because I just like to have that extra space, particularly on open toe shoes. So now at this point, my mom has the 37.5 and she has the 38, but she tells me the 37.5 are going to be too short for you. You need the 8 because your feet are long and narrow, but they're not bony like hers. So even though our feet are kind of the same length, the width of our feet is a little different. So she needed the 37.5 because her feet are very thin and she needed help kind of hanging. She needed them to be tighter so she could keep them on her feet. I needed the 38 because I needed the length, but the width is perfectly fine for me. So my mom bought the 37.5 and she so graciously sent me the 38. And that is what is sitting in my lap right now. I got my hands on these shoes. It is only April. It is earlier in April than when they would have shipped out to me if I bought them online. And it still didn't, and now it's not even saying April anymore, it's saying July. So I got my hands on a pair of these Gucci platform denim sandals, you guys. They are gorgeous, they're stunning, they are everything that I knew that they would be. They are giving the cutest 70s vibes I have ever seen in my life. I just love these. I love them. So they are like a dark denim with like the cream GGs. I just think they're stunning. They have kind of the gum sole bottom, and then it's kind of like a spiked sole, and I just think that these are adorable. They're gonna look great with skirts, dresses, jeans, jumpsuits, cargo pants, all the things, all spring and summer long. And I am so happy to have these. They came with 2 little burlap dust bags for each shoe, and then in here is just my little you know, receipt and all the things that, you know, an item should come with. And I just think that they're gorgeous. They came, you know, stuffed and all that good stuff. And I just think that these shoes are absolutely perfect. They are everything that I wanted and more. I think that I really like these more than the classic brown pair because I just think that they're more unique. If I hadn't gotten this pair, I may have gotten like the silver version. They have like a silver version that are also really, really nice. But I just thought that the denim was really cute. I don't have a pair of denim shoes, so I thought that these were really cute. And they were just one of those things that when I saw them, I knew. I was going back and forth on which ones I wanted before I saw these. And then when I saw these, I was like, these are it. And it's funny because a couple weeks ago, I actually played this or that on my Instagram stories with some of you guys. And I put up this pair and the classic brown pair. And I already had these. I knew that it was that for me. And it was this for me. But I put up this or that, and most of you guys picked the brown ones. But I really like the denim because I just feel like the brown ones, while they are, you know, more classic to that classic brown Gucci, I just feel like I've seen them a lot, and they just, even though these ones are denim, it's weird because like those ones kind of seem a little bit more casual to me. Like, I don't know, these just feel a little bit more special, and they're a darker denim to the point where they're kind of like navy. So I just feel like they're just much more of a neutral. I think that they're just going to be really sturdy, really good, and that they're everything that, like I said, I could have hoped for. I think that I'm going to put a little like insole in here just because I think, even though the length fits me and they don't fall off my feet, I do think that I could benefit from them being a little tighter because I just told you my feet are just narrow. But I could not have done the 37.5 because my big toe would have been too close, and I just don't like that. Like, technically they fit, but when I would walk, I would just feel like my toe was creeping over, and it doesn't work for me. So when I get in situations like that, I usually err on just getting a half a size bigger and just figuring out a way to maybe make the shoes feel a little bit tighter on my feet, but at least I have the length that I need. So I can work with having to kind of jimmy rig the width of shoes, but the length, girl, I can't be having problems with my little piggies feeling too tight or creeping over on things. So that just doesn't work for me. I believe that these shoes retail for around $5.65, I want to say. I will put the actual price up here on the screen for you guys, and I will also link these and all the other colors below for you all. My mom did purchase these shoes in Boston for me from the Gucci store in Copley, I believe, from our essay there. And Boston's luxury tax is much less than Atlanta. Atlanta's luxury tax is astronomical. I genuinely hate buying luxury items in Atlanta. I purchased these in Boston, or my mom purchased these in Boston, so the sales tax was much less, which I'm very happy about. And this is the beautiful, beautiful box that they came in. I love these freaking shoes, and I hope that you guys love them too. And if you are interested in them, definitely make sure that you go ahead and put in your order so that you guys can get them when they are done being produced, because they are in production right now, and the money is not going to come out of your account until they ship, so you can kind of get your spot in line. So I will just walk you guys through a little bit of my FinStyle thought process when I decided to get these shoes. Whenever we talk about FinStyle, we talk about financing a life and a closet we love. I always tell you guys, you know, pick things that work for you, pick things that work for your lifestyle, and things that you genuinely enjoy. I love these shoes because I think they're a gorgeous pair of shoes. I purchased them from a luxury brand because I was confident that they would be worth the money and that they would be well made. Gucci makes really, really amazing shoes. They still use leather, real leather on a lot of their shoes, and they use great product, which is why I felt like these shoes were worth it. These are an investment piece in my wardrobe. I genuinely feel like if I decided to sell these shoes right now, unworn, brand new, I would turn a profit on these shoes because everybody wants them and they're out of stock. But I will not be selling these shoes because I love them and they fill a gap in my wardrobe. They serve a bigger purpose, and I know that I am going to be able to depend on these shoes. No matter the trend, these shoes are going to be consistent because of the style of them, the material that they're made out of, and the way that they're made. And I know that I'm going to get my cost per wear. I plan on wearing these shoes out, and I know that I am not going to wear these shoes into the ground because they are made out of solid quality materials. So it is not that these shoes are Gucci and they're luxury and yada yada yada. It is not the name that made me buy these shoes. It is the consistency of the name that made me buy these shoes. Gucci consistently makes well-made shoes that are worth the price tag, that are made out of materials that are worth the price tag. You will find that a lot of luxury brands are not using the same quality materials that they used to. They are not using the materials that got them the name that they have, and some products are just not worth the price. Like, you are genuinely paying for the name of the product and the brand versus the actual quality of the product. Whereas with Gucci shoes, you can rely on them. Gucci loafers are well made. They are leather. They are good shoes that are going to hold it down, and you are going to get your cost per wear out of them. And I genuinely feel the same about this pair of sandals. I think that these are going to be a really cute pair of sandals to keep in my wardrobe. They're kind of 70s inspired, but like, that's always coming back. And they remind me of shoes that my mom used to wear in the 90s when I was, you know, before I was born, and even in the early 2000s when I was a little kid, and I used to look at pictures of her or see her in shoes like this and just think, that they were gorgeous. And now, you know, 23 years later, she and I are buying the same style of shoes because they are still on trend, they are consistent, and they are worth it. And I just think it would be absolutely adorable to keep these shoes long enough to give them to my daughter one day, when they are, you know, on trend again. You know, if I'm so fortunate to have a great purchase for me, a well thought through purchase, and something that I feel like are genuinely worth the money, and they are contributing to me financing a closet that I absolutely love. They are a quality piece, and I probably will not be buying many more shoes this summer because I think that these are going to do everything that I need, and like I said, they filled a gap. So I feel like I have a lot of the sandals and a lot of the summer shoes that I need to kind of have a well-rounded summer wardrobe. And next year I will have these shoes again because they're quality and they're not going to just be out of here. You know, they're not one and done. So those are my brand new babies that I picked up from Gucci in Boston. Again, if you guys are interested in these shoes, make sure that you click the link below. And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you like it so that other people can see it, and subscribe so that you never miss any of the fun. Follow me on Instagram at Abria Perry so you can see these shoes styled, because we are wearing them all summer long, sis. It is what it is. I love you guys. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.